Pollnagollum. The camp has been set up for several days now. Managed to put together a perimeter and a watch to guard it. There's a hospital. The company commanders are making their plans for looking into this dam situation. And there is the need to reach out to your neighbors in the nearby village of Pollnagollum. It's a bright, sunny day, Asbel, as you head out across the soggy banks to try to reach this village. The village is about a quarter of a mile away, and as you're approaching, it would be a short journey if not for the fact that the ground is very muddy and wet, right? And so it's a bit of a slog. But but you're getting there, and as you're approaching, you have time to kind of make out certain things. For a start, the village seems to be built in a wide semicircle around this large cornfield. Now, the cornfield is nearly submerged by water, or submerged in water, and the village is partially sunk as well. You see a couple of people on one of the roofs, and you're not quite within yelling distance yet, and you can't hear them, but you can see them pointing animatedly down at something down below. It looks like they've gone up on the roof to get a better look at it. You have the set goal of investigating the village of Pollnagollum. What do you do?
Um, I think, I mean, it's there. I think that would be probably the first area she goes to look is move closer to that house.
Yeah, do you have any questions as you approach?
I guess is there somewhere I can get closer that isn't necessarily in the water there? Like if it's like a little bit of higher ground. I'm
Mm-hmm.
worried if there's like a danger in the water that they're pointing at
Oh,
or
I see. That
something.
makes sense. Yeah, go ahead and make a hunt roll.
Sure. And I don't have anything useful, so it'll just be a one light.
It's a one. Did you have any tokens?
No.
Ah, good. As you are sloshing your way up, you're trying to find higher ground. You're trying to almost like kind of circumvent the scene in order to get up by the house without having to get into the deep part of the waters near the cornfield that they're pointing into, right? And that makes sense to me. And as you do so, you go behind one of the houses. And behind one of the houses, there is a man who is on his haunches. He's on a dry patch. And he's watching you as you come round. And he says, "Tell me what you know. Tell me what you know about what's going on here."
You haven't heard the dam broke.
No, 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 no. There's something else going on. And I'm going to get to the bottom of it.
Tell me what you know.
I know that I have been here in this spot day after day, night after night, and I know that we've had this conversation before, and this time you're going to tell me everything. Do you understand? You're going to tell me everything you know.
Sir, I'm sorry. We've never met before.
He launches himself at you, splashing through the water. He has a large stick, and you are in combat with him. He's only an
Beautiful.
endurance 5, but tell me how you're
Okay.
exposed to danger.
Um, Maybe we've had this fight before and I don't remember it, but he does.
Maybe. Roll with. Roll your weak point.
Big point. 5.
Combat 1.
Okay. And sorry, I don't have the gold rules in front of me. Can I get an extra die for a weapon?
No, you. So combat is just always 1 die, and
Okay.
per round, per characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
As long
Okay.
as you have a weapon. Do you have a weapon?
I do.
Yeah,
I have my big stick.
yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
You got a 6.
A
Fantastic.
6.
Describe defeating this man.
He is rushing at her through the water, and he goes to like raise his stick above his head to hit her, and she just holds her staff in front of him and just an arcane blast to the face.
Nice. I assume it kills him.
Yeah.
Make a gold 5 roll.
Okay.
A surprisingly good 2 gold.
Okay. All right then.
He has in his hand I would describe it as it looks like a key, or he has on his person. It looks like a key, but without teeth. It's just like a handle and the sort of long metal shaft. And it's big, and it appears to be made of gold. And it's worth 2 gold. And then you hear, "What's going on down there?" It's the man who was on top of the building, or one of the men. And he sees the smoldering husk of this other man's face. And he just says, "Everyone's gone a little unhinged ever since the dam broke. Are you friend or foe?"
I should hope friend, as I hoped for him, but situation proved different.
"I. You must have some kind of talent or power.
Some.
Are you part of those mercenaries camped down the way?"
Yes,
"Come up here. Maybe you can help my
uh,
son and I with something."
certainly.
And he will, you can kind of clamber up. He'll help pull you up to the roof.
Sure.
He's up there with a boy, I don't know, an adolescent boy, maybe 12, 13 years old. And they both just look like simple people, simple homespun garments, and they look a little pale and underfed. He's like, "Over here, see if you can see it." And they go to the edge of the roof, and they're looking down into the cornfield, the submerged cornfield, partially submerged cornfield. The little boy says, "Do you see it?" Do you look?
Certainly.
You do see something under the water. something glimmering, something gold, perhaps? What do you do?
Um, is it far from the roof?
I mean, they had to get on the roof to see it, or at least that's how they've
Okay.
spotted it. Um,
Okay.
you'd have to get into the middle of the cornfield and kind of swim over there to take a closer look.
Um, do you have any idea what it is?
I don't know. We were just up here repairing the roof as best we could, and my boy spotted it. All sorts of things, they say, was washed out of the dam and from the other side of the dam. I reckon it's gold, perhaps,
Hmm.
from the ancient dam builder people, maybe.
Um, I think that I may be able to get closer safely. Could you at least make sure I don't fall off the roof?
How do you mean to get closer while being on the roof?
Some of those talents, I suppose.
What is your plan?
She's gonna find somewhere to sit down, and one of the potions that I won in the cleaving
Oh,
is a
good.
potion of astral projection.
Very nice indeed. You can spend it and astrally project to go investigate. That can be the basis of a hunt roll to
Okay.
start. But describe that. What is it like after you drink the potion to have your body, or to be separated from your body?
The potion, I think one of the ingredients is maybe like a little bit of pearl, like crushed pearl. And there's like a fizz to this potion. And she drinks it and feels this warmth kind of radiating out of her chest as she swallows. And that warmth just kind of keeps expanding until almost like heat leaving her body. She feels her mind kind of press outward.
You're sort of floating over the cornfield, and you can look back and see you head lolled back. The other two trying to prevent you from falling in. Right? It's a little disorienting at first, but after a moment, you can get the hang of it. What do you do?
She starts moving. I don't think she's gonna try and break the water line yet, but she's gonna move so that she can be just kind of like not quite over top it, but kind of looking down at it.
You can see better now. It's very big, actually.
Hmm.
The first sign that it's kind of big is that the corn in this part of the flooded field is smashed down. There's a big, like, kind of gap in the rows. Whatever it is, it's very large and very gold.
I think for the hunt role, the question she's asking is, although looking like a different material, is there anything reminiscent of the golem that she was just in a fight with?
I don't blame you for being on the lookout for those. Go ahead and make a hunt roll with two dice.
Another six.
No.
Okay. Um, she will get closer so that she's like basically um this is ironic because the image that I have for Asbel is from Macbeth. She's Ophelia in the Reeve.
That is, yeah.
So she's like basically on top of the water, kind of looking down at this thing. And I think she's looking for like writing on it or something like that, maybe.
I'll let you have the benefit of your previous hunt roll.
Sure.
As you get closer, you can see now that it's some kind of barge or boat,
Mm.
maybe, that somehow must have gotten dislodged by the flood and crashed into this field and is quite buried. But you
Sure.
can see the top of it, this flat surface, and there appear to be two doors that kind of like batwing open, that would bring you into the interior of the boat. And those doors have D rings.
Okay.
The key is clearly meant to slide through those to hold those doors closed. What do you
And
do?
so currently it's not locked.
Correct.
And the doors are still
They are
closed.
still closed.
Okay. Um, and is the water out here deep? Does it get deeper than the sort of like knee
It's
ankle
yeah. I
height?
mean, where the boat is, the water is like has been displaced a little bit, and it's very high. It's tall enough to where like just the tops of the corn poke out, so maybe like 6 feet or so.
Okay.
But the boat is buried in the silt, so it's or in the soil, so it's a little further. Yeah.
Okay. Um, because I'm astrally projecting, would I be able to push into those doors?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
You push in. It's dark. A voice. Who are you? Who are you? Where's my sister? Are you her? Are you my sister?
No. Who is your sister?
Open these doors. Free me from this place, and we can talk more.
I only ask for one thing. What's your name?
Make the hunt roll.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
What'd you get?
I got a 4.
Hmm.
Gets a token, but encounters something terrible.
Did you do? My name is long forgotten, but I have been called many things in many times. What is your name?
My name is Asbel.
That is not your real name. What is the name of your soul? Everyone has a true name, the name of their soul. You may have more than one, have many souls inside you, like I do. Open these doors and let me taste of your blood, and I shall tell you your many names.
And I think that her spirit kind of slowly returns to her body, and she dusts off her shoulders and tosses back her hair and goes, oh, pardon me. Um, and
What happened?
she's
You passed out.
um I was able to take a look inside. Would be a terrible idea to open it.
Open what? It's not just what's down there.
Something hungry in a cage.
The little boy says, maybe that's where everyone went, Father. Maybe whatever's down there ate them.
Oh no, dear boy, he's trapped in there. Breathe easy.
What do you do then?
She looks at the key in her hand and she thinks, now, why should I have all the fun? I'm sure Company Commander Nirvan would enjoy an evening here. And she tucks the key into her bag and will head back to camp.
Fantastic. That concludes our time here.